Hello Shenanigamers, and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. Last time we went into the ruins, and things got a bit dicey, but we came out of there with a lot of money, a new trinket for our antiquarians, and a lot of experience. Some of the heroes that went on that mission almost made it to level 6, but they didn't quite get there. So let's see what we can do this time. No, we could try a champion mission. Eventually, it just might be the best bet. And with Mr. Villa being a co-scrounger, that doesn't seem like too bad an idea. Alpha's a cove-phobe, so they wouldn't be the one to take there. Crimson's a cove adventurer, and we could give. We could take the. We could take Crimson with us potentially. We need to upgrade them first, though. Viral. Malbank. Vox. Mortimer. Now, there's a lot of different people we could take on this mission, or quest, or whatever it is. We have so many people. The Warrens, and if we're going to the Warrens, we could take Zombie. Zombie is also an Eldritch Hater. I think we'll wait on that, actually. I think we just... we could get another bag of marbles, but we don't really need that. We could take the black... we could go on another long mission in the Warrens and try to get this blasphemous vial for the Plague Doctor. Or we could do one of these other quests. We could go for the Ancestor's Signet Ring, or yeah, the Ancestor's Signet Ring. Plus 10 accuracy, plus 10% protection, plus 10% stress. That's actually really good. The plus 10% stress for those two bonuses, the higher accuracy overall and the higher protection, is actually a really good trade. But that mission, or that quest, might be a bit beyond our capabilities. Considering that's a long champion level quest. Not entirely sure I want to go on that. Not just yet. I mean, we're strong, don't get me wrong. We are definitely strong. But I don't know that we're that strong. At least not yet. So instead, what do we want to do then? You know what? There's a lot that we could do here. We could go to the farmstead or the courtyard. You know what? Let's go to the Weald. This is a nice short mission. We can send some people there. Who do we send? Who do we send? I think we send Reviers. They're a Weald Scrounger, so why not? Put them in front. We'll actually equip as we go here. Make sure we have unequipped and sorted by rarity. And they're a Warren's Adventure, so their stress isn't going to go down, so giving them a head isn't the greatest idea. But we could give them some other stuff, such as the Warrior's Cap. And we could give them the Bleeding Pendant. Though there are other things we could potentially give them as well. Like the Brawler's Gloves. That'll lower their crit chance and their speed, but it'll give them extra damage when they're in the first position. And I actually think I like the sound of it, so that's what we're gonna do. Yeah. Right. Well then, who else do we take? We could take Fitzherbert. I think we're going to. We're going to have to upgrade skills here as well. And weapons and armor. My goodness. Yeah, we'll take Fitzherbert. We'll give them the Candle of Life, which we just got. As well as instead of the fleet florin, we'll give them the bag of marbles. That way their dodge is at 30. And they have the Candle of Life, so they have a lot more healing potential on these fortifying vapors, which we're going to have to upgrade. By a lot. Though not by a lot, because there isn't a lot that we can do for it. We can upgrade it the one time, but that's beside the point. Hulliker? We could bring Hulliker. Well, we could bring either Hulliker or Bone Lady. I think I'd prefer having Bone Lady with us on that one. Yeah, we'll take Bone Lady with us. Yeah, because they have... Yeah, if we're heading into the Weald, they are a Weald adventurer, so we can give them one of the heads. So which head do we give them? Let's give them Dismas's head. That puts their health that they get from tough back down to its normal level. So it's just straight up more damage. And then what else do we give them? We can lower their dodge a little bit, giving them more blight skill chance and more speed. But instead of that, I think we want to give them... Where is it? Where's the one that does that? It's here. Yes, more damage versus blighted enemies. Because Bone Lady has poison darts. And that will help. And then Vinoy here can come with us. They're decent enough. And we'll give Vinoy the Padlock of Transference. And the Lock of Fury isn't a bad idea. So we'll go ahead and give them that as well. Now, let's head back to the estate. Make sure that we have their skills up, at least, if not their armor and weapons. So, Vinoy, I'm going to go ahead and just up their 3 human skills. Fitzherbert, make sure that Fortifying Vapors is up. And then we can up these 2 as well. And we don't really need to up Protect Me. So, this time around I don't think we will. Reviers, we'll give them Iron Swan, they can hack, if it bleeds can go up. And we could up... Yeah, we could increase bleed out. I suppose we should. So we will. And we'll increase Bone Lady's skills. Poison darts, thrown dagger, pick to the face. Do we want to up Shadow Fade? Yeah, let's do it. Alright. And then let's check how much it is to upgrade some weapons here. Bone Ladies are a lot. Vinoy's weapon isn't too much. We can easily upgrade Fitzherbert's weapon here. And then Revier's, their armor isn't too much. Let's upgrade their armor. Master Sewn Leather and Furs, there we go. Alright. Let's go ahead and embark here, going to the Weald. That's the right quest. So let's go to Provision. Stack and a half of food. 3 shovels. 2 keys. 4 antivenoms. 4 bandages. 4 medicinal herbs. 4 holy waters. We'll go with 3 laudanums. Stack and a half of torches. Let's embark. Weald. The Weald is full of long, winding paths. Bring plenty of torches.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from these groves. Let us burn out this evil.
Alright. There's not many rooms, which means there's not potential for many room battles. So, a good chance we might come out of here looking alright. So, let's start off by having Fitzherbert check through this crate.
Fortune.
Some portraits
waiting
and
to
a
be
rare
spent.
antique. Good sign. Followed by a bad sign.
Mind that such missteps
Follow
are
that
the
trap.
exception. And
We'll
not
go
the
ahead and use the
rule.
anti-venom right off the bat there. Get rid of that. Into this first room. No room battle. We get a scout. The hallway battle that way, so let's head up this way first. And here in this eerie spiderweb. A spiderweb with a strange glow to it. There might be something behind it. Let's go with the bandages. The bandages protect the hero's hands during the search.
If only treasure could
Take
staunch
the can
the
from
flow
that.
of
Swap out the
otherworldly
jade for the
corruption.
minor antique. And continue. And we know that there is a trap here. We have 70, 70, 110, and 70 in our percentage chances to disarm the traps. So Bone Lady can disarm the trap there. Bring the torchlight back up. Into the room. No room battle. We get a scout ahead. It's a hallway battle, 2 curios, and a room battle with a curio. Well, we know that's one of the room battles we need. Blighted Giant. We get the surprise at least. So Blighted Giant and a Tenacious Crone. Well, first things first then. Let's see what we can do to get some blights going here. We should get the blight and the debuff on both of them, which is great. So then let's go for poison darts here on this Blighted Giant. Get that blight even further. And then let's go for the flash powder on the crone, bring them out of stealth. Then we'll go for the if it bleeds on the crone as well. Decent amount of damage. Blight brings them down to the point where the blight will take care of them next time they go. Curse of vulnerability. Dodge from both Reviers and Vinoy. Poison spores on Bone Lady, which they dodge. Alright. Not bad for a first round. So let's go for the manacles on the giant. We get the stun. Honestly, a bit impressed at that. We could try to blight this giant, so we're going to. Or bleed this giant, so if it
The
bleeds...
slow death. Unforeseen.
You were already blighting the giant, that's fine.
Unforgiving.
We'll go with more poison needle. Poison darts, rather. And then festering vapors. Crit for 3. Resist the debuff. They do take the blight. So the damage over time effects are doing a lot of work for us here, which I'm not upset about. The Beast Vial. Keep that blight going. Just keeping it going. Just keeping it going. 21 damage per round for 4 rounds in that blight. And then the bleed for 3. That's insane. Go for the if it bleeds here. Down even further. 27 damage in 1 round. That's insane. Fusion spores, full team dodge. Alright, this fight is easy now. So let's go for the absolution here. Crit heal for 8, just to get rid of the stress. Then we'll go for the wicked hack to finish.
Monstrous size has no
Down they go.
intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
We'll swap the onyx out for the ruby. And then we'll keep going. We'll have Fitzherbert check this corpse, these mummified remains. Some bandage,
Wealth beyond
coin
measure,
in the antique.
awarded to the brave
Check
and
this
the
pack.
foolhardy
It's already
alike.
been looted. That's fine. Bring up the torchlight. Head into this room. And deal with the room battle. You get the surprise. A crazed Gnasher, a fungal grabber, and 2 fungal batteries. Let's try and stun this battery. There we go. You get the stun there. Glad to see that. Now let's go for the... we could go for the pick to the face. Something here. With the thrown dagger's a better option. Maybe the poison dart. No, let's go for the pick to the face on the fungal grabber. They're the tankiest one here. Let's go for that. We'll go for the festering vapors on the crazed Gnasher. Let's get a blight going. And then let's go for the wicked hack. See if we can take him down. Alright, Nasher's down, so we don't have to worry about rabies anymore. We go for the Mark Prey on Reviers, crit for 3. Get the debuff, slows their dodge, and the Mark. Fungal Grabber goes for Rend the Mark. The stun already went off that fungal battery. So let's go for Manacles on the other one. See if we can't alternate which one of them's getting stunned. And just keep stunning them. Pick to the face on the Fungal Grabber again. Cut through that protection. Go for the Wicked Hack. Crit for 15. That'll take care of the Fungal Grabber. Don't have to worry about the rending the marked anymore. Stun goes over, or goes off or over, or whatever it is there. And we'll use Fortifying Vapors here. Healing for 3. And the Escape Cloud. Crits Vanoy. Blights Reviers. Go for the Manacle on this Fungal Battery. Get the stun again. Go for the Pick to the face on this Fungal Battery. Get a decent amount of damage. Go for the Anti-Venom here. Then go for the Wicked Hack on this Fungal Battery, taking them down.
Give them no quarter.
More Fortifying Vapors. Healing for 5 that time. And then let's go for the Absolution here. Heal Vanoy up a bit, reduce the stress. Go for the Pick to the face again. A lot of damage there. And then go for the Wicked Hack and take them down.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Take the Antique, take the coin. Check what's in the coffin. Nothing of value inside, that's fine. Head back down this way. You can deal with the hunger just fine. Head back to this room, and then we'll head back down to this room. And there's a new hallway battle on the way. 2 quivering ectoplasms and a tenacious crone. Well, let's go with the manacles on the ectoplasm. We get the stun. And we'll go with the thrown dagger on this ectoplasm with a crit for 19, which takes him down. Curse of Vulnerability on Reviers and Bone Lady. Ow. Marks them both. Bone Lady resisted the debuff though, but Reviers didn't. Let's go for the Festering Vapors. Well, no, we'll go for the Flash Powder on the Tenacious Crone. Get them out of stealth. So then the Ectoplasm is stunned there, so then we can go for the Wicked Hack on the Crone. Quite a bit of damage. Then we'll go for the Manacles on the Crone, which they dodge. Go for the Thrown Dagger on the Crone, which they do not dodge, which takes them down. Go for the Wicked Hack on the Ectoplasm, taking them down. Get an extra torch and an antique.
So clearly
Minor one, but an antique.
Or is it merely a trick of the light?
With how many times it's happened before, I honestly was a bit worried that newly appeared room battle might have been the Collector, but thankfully it was not the Collector. So my worries were not necessarily ill-placed, but thankfully they were not realized. Anti-venom on this tree here. Take
laden with
food,
loot
minor
are
antique,
often low on
gold.
supplies.
Leave the onyx and the jade. Check this pack. It's already been looted. Torchlight up.
Radiance, may we
And then
find
we can deal with this
victory.
hallway battle up here. This tenacious crone and a slavering ghoul. We do have the surprise though. So then let's try and stun the ghoul if we can. Which we do not. Well then, let's go for the poison darts. Get that going. Right. And then the flash powder on the crone, which they dodge. And we'll go for if it bleeds on this ghoul as well. Get as many damage over time effects as we can going in this ghoul. Curse of Vulnerability on Reviers and Bone Lady.
And panic.
Howl, only Reviers gets hit by that. And only Reviers gets the horror. Everyone else dodged. So most of the team dodged, which I'm okay with. I'm glad that happened there. Let's go for the stun on the ghoul again. We actually get the stun this time. There we go. Embrace the Dark on Fitzherbert, which they dodge. Now the stealth is gone. So let's go for Poison Darts on Ghoul again. Crit for 6. Blight gets even higher. Stun goes around. And the Blight and the Bleed will take care of them, so don't have to worry about them anymore. So let's go for If It Bleeds on the Tenacious Crone, which they dodge. And let's go with the Festering Vapors on them. That one hits. You get the debuff and the Blight. Now let's go for the Manacles on the Crone. We hit. And we get the stun. Then let's go for the Thrown Dagger. It's a lot of damage, leaving them on 1. The Blight will take care of them. And the Blight and the Bleed take care of the Ghoul, and we're good. Take the Antique.
As victories
the
mount,
Move Charm,
so too
Crest,
will
and
resistance.
the Blood. Heading to this room. Get a Scout. There's a room battle ahead and 2 Curios. That's fine. Let's have Fitzherbert deal with the Curios. We have the medicinal herbs to deal with this. Take what we can from that. We'll actually use some of the food here to heal up the Reviers. We can use a little bit more to heal up Bone Lady. So then we can actually take those crests. And then we'll have Fitzherbert deal with this one in the same fashion. Even more food. No one else needs to be healed though, so we'll take what we can from it. We'll take the Minor Antique, Torchlight up a little bit, move forward a bit more, and then torch back up, enter this room, and deal with the room battle, which is a Towering Ectoplasm and 2 Quivering Ectoplasms. That's fine, we can deal with this. And we get this surprise, so let's go with the yeah, let's go with the Manacles on this Quivering Ectoplasm. We get the stun. And then we'll go with Pick to the Face on this one, get through that protection. Go for the Flash Powder on this one. Drop their accuracy a bit. And we'll go for the Iron Swan. Takes that one down. That one's stun. Goes for the Big Slime on Vinoy. Ow. A lot of damage from that. And the debuff over some speed. Let's go first. Let's go for the Manacles then. Resist the stun. Let's go for the Festering Vapors on this Ectoplasm. Actually get the Blight there. The Blight will take care of them. So we go for the Pick to the Face on the Towering Ectoplasm. We go for the Cytokinesis on the Reviers. Ow. And that brings another Ectoplasm up. Bleed takes care of that one.
This is how a life is taken.
And then we can go for the Wicked Hack on this one and take that one down. And now we go for the Pick to the Face, get through the protection again. Go for the Manacles. We resist the stun. Cytokinesis. Bone Lady. Brings another one up. We'll go for the Wicked Hack on them again. Taking them down. And go for Festering Vapors on this Towering Ectoplasm. They don't resist the debuff, so their Blight resistance is lowered a bit. We'll go for Poison Darts on them this time. Lowers the resistance even more, and actually gets the Blight on them. We'll go for Beast Bile. Keep the Blight piling on if you can. Which we do. We'll go for the Wicked Hack, and we just take them down outright before the Blight has a chance to. Take the Anti-Venom, take the Minor Antique, and we drop something for the Emerald. Well, let's see. Do we get a Scout? We do. And there are no more room battles, so this is the end. We'll just head to that curio to make sure we know what it is, and then we'll be out. So, what can we drop? Let's see then. Let's go ahead and drop the bandages here. So we're going to continue adventuring and head up this way and have Fitzherbert use the shovel here.
Glittering
Take
gold,
the
trinkets and baubles.
Minor Antique.
paid for in blood.
Citrine will swap for the antivenom. The keys will swap for the onyx. And these crests we can just take and close, and that will be this quest completed.
Driving out corruption is an endless battle, but one that must be fought.
No. That one was significantly shorter than the last quest that we went on, and we didn't get quite as much money out of that as we were hoping, or at least as we did in the last one, but the last one was longer, so that makes sense. We did still end up with over 15,000 gold though. And we got quite a few crests, some portraits, and even some deeds from that. And Bone Lady got Clutch Hitter in place of Hippocratic for that, plus 5% crit if HP is below 50%. And Fitzherbert got Shocker, minus 10% stun resist. We'll see if we can get rid of Shocker when we get back.
A fresh irritant to some. A sanguine memory to me.
Now, we still have Uri and Pashal very highly stressed out. So, let's see. Pashal. We can send you more or less anywhere. Just shouldn't send you gambling. We can send Papon somewhere as well. And Uri, we'll send you somewhere as well. So let's go to the Abbey and send Ormond back in to meditate some more since they're still a bit stressed. Send Papon to the Transept. And Uri and Pashal, you two can go get drinks. Alright, that takes care of that. We'll unequip all trinkets and sort them by rarity. Alright, still no triples, good to see. So then let's check the Nomad Wagon. We have the Deteriorating Bracer, plus 10 dodge, plus 10 dodge if HP is above 75%, minus 6 dodge if HP is below 50%. The Witch's Vial for the Plague Doctor, plus 15% stun skill chance. That's not terrible. An Archer's Ring and a Blightstone. And in the Stagecoach we have Peroy, an Adventurer Vestal, Hughes, the Adventurer Crusader, Falaise, the Apprentice Jester, Rathgeber, the Apprentice Jester, Clarinel, the Seeker Grey Robber, Shelly, or Selly, or Kelly. I'm gonna go with Shelly or Chelly, so yeah, Shelly, the Seeker Vestal, and Botan, the Seeker Houndmaster. Well, wouldn't mind having another Vestal. We have Pays, but Pays hasn't really done much. We haven't really gone much of anywhere with Pays. We've just kind of been sitting here, almost at level 3. You know what? Pays, it's been fun. I'd like to not triple up on classes, but another Vestal is too good of an opportunity to pass up. And we need a strong low-level team, and unfortunately, I don't think having no healer, except for maybe Pekoth, is a good idea. So, it's unfortunate. I don't like it, but we're gonna go ahead and dismiss Pays here.
This one has become vestigial, useless.
Okay. Tell us how you really feel. Alright, but no, we are gonna bring Peroy in.
A sister of battle, pious and unrelenting.
They're a known cheap and they have lycophobia. So, they're not allowed to gamble, which is fine. And they have plus 20% stress if the torch is below 26. So we keep the torch high, we're fine. They already have Sanctuary, Pray, Wound Care, and Pep Talk. That's a good set of camping skills. And they have Stout, so plus 15% healing skills while camping, which is pretty good for Sanctuary and for wound care. And they have Evasive for plus 5 dodge. That's actually pretty dang amazing. I'm really glad we decided to bring them in. And they already start with Judgment, Dazzling Light, Divine Grace, and Divine Comfort. That's fantastic. Paroi is a great addition. I'm actually really glad we did that. It's a shame to see Pays go, but, you know, we already had enough people, I suppose, and we needed to make the trade. Pays, we never really used Pays. We just kind of sat there. But now that we have a fairly decent team in terms of, like, being kitted out and such, like this, we could potentially, if it's a scouting mission, we could potentially just send, if we could get the right skills for it, we could send Pekov and Just Relax Kid Jr. on a mission together on their own. Get them up to level 1, hopefully. Upgrade their skills, their weapons and armor. Then put them on a squad with Machel and Paroi. And then they'd be good to go on a lower level apprentice mission, on an apprentice level mission, which would likely be one of the boss battles, or we might finally, like we said we might do eventually for some point in time, go to the courtyard or to the farmstead. We'll have a look at these bosses. Let's see, we have the Sonorous Prophet. We have the Inchoate Flesh, or Inchoate Flesh. Yeah, the Inchoate Flesh, Inchoate Flesh. The Brigand 8-pounder. And the Sodden Crew. A lot of different things we could do there. But not really worried about that. At least not for right now. As of right now, that is going to go ahead and do it for this episode of Darkest Dungeon. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you haven't already, if you want to see more content like this or the other kinds of content we put out on the channel. We're going to keep that content coming, so don't worry about that. Hit the notification bell so that you receive notifications whenever we upload new videos. Leave a comment on the video, it helps us out a lot, it really, really does. Also, remember to leave a comment if you want to have one of the heroes in this roster named after you. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!